Hi everyone, I'm Praveen, Senior Product Manager at Celigo. In this demo, I'll walk you through deploying integrations using Integration Lifecycle Management. We'll cover the key steps such as developing and testing the integration in sandbox, cloning the integration to production, and pulling and merging process using selective merge, and how to revert to a previous stable state if needed. When building integrations, always start by developing and testing in a sandbox environment. This ensures smooth deployments without affecting your live environment. Here, I've created an integration with three flows between NetSuite and Salesforce to sync data between them. After setting up the flows and mappings, I thoroughly tested everything in the sandbox to ensure it works as expected. Once satisfied with my testing, I'd want to clone this integration from sandbox to production. To do that, I'll click on the clone integration, select the environment as production, name the integration that I would want, and click on clone integration. This takes me to the configuration page of the integration in production, and all I need to do is select the connections that are going to be part of the production integration. I can either select a new connection or use an existing connection that is already available in my production account. Once the installation completes, here is my new integration that's created in the production account. Sometimes, after moving to production, further adjustments may be needed. For example, you might need to configure Salesforce to ignore existing records when creating new accounts. Instead of making changes in production, return to the sandbox to properly test the updates first. In this case, I'll go back to the sandbox and add the necessary configuration in the sandbox. Before updating, create a snapshot of the current integration in case you need to revert. To do this, go to the Revisions tab and click Create Snapshot. Name it something like Snapshot version 5.0 and save it. Come back to the flows section and make the required changes. Once the changes are made, test the changes as needed. If the changes don't work as expected, you can quickly revert to a previous snapshot. In the Revisions tab, select the snapshot you would want to restore and click Revert to this version. This ensures you always have a stable version to fall back on. Now, to pull the changes from the sandbox to into production, go to the Revisions tab in production and create pull. Click on Create Pull. This allows you to selectively move only tested and approved updates. For the fields like saved search IDs from NetSuite that shouldn't be overwritten, use the Ignores Resource Field option to prevent changes to those fields during the pull. To do that, click on Ignore Fields during pull, select the fields you would want to be considered not to be overwritten, and save and close. Come back to Create Pull, select the integration, give it a description, and click on Next. Once the pull is created, you'll see a summary of all changes, including flow updates and field mappings. Compare the current production version with the sandbox changes to ensure everything is correct. After reviewing and confirming the changes, merge them into production. This seamless process ensures your production environment is updated without disruption. After merging, verify the production environment to ensure everything is working as expected. It's always a good practice to do a quick check to confirm that your integrations are functioning properly.